The government spent $6.13 trillion last year, and of that, over a quarter, or 26.5%, were awarded to small businesses. That comes out to about $1.63 trillion. Most contracts under $250K are awarded to small businesses. Smaller contracts are a great way to get your foot in the door, to build up past performance to be eligible for the larger contracts. And you may be eligible for more than one. To sum up a long history, the Bush administration was caught giving contracts to country club boys and got into some big trouble. Therefore, to smooth the waters, legislation was passed creating small business quotas the government has to meet for all prime contracts, which comes out to roughly 23%. Think of it as weight classes in boxing. It wouldn't be fair for a company that does $600 million in revenue to go up against a small mom and pop that offers the same services. That's why these set-asides exist. We strongly advise you to see if any of these socioeconomic categories fit your business. It will give you a fantastic look up in your GovCon journey. Self-registered set-asides. These set-asides are self-registered, meaning you do not need to register officially. However, you will need to show proof if required. For small businesses, the requirements differ depending on the industry you're in. However, a good rule of thumb to go by is a business with 100 or fewer employees and average annual gross receipts of $15 million or less over the last 3 tax years. Furthermore, we have added a list below of all the small business standards based off of each industry. Number 1, woman-owned small business. This is a set-aside for a small business owned 51% or more by a woman. Number 2, veteran-owned small business. This is a set-aside for a small business owned 51% or more by a veteran of the U.S. military. Number 3, small disadvantaged business. This is a set-aside for a small business owned 51% by a disadvantaged owner. Included in this disadvantaged category are primarily Black Americans, Hispanic Americans, Native Americans, Alaska Natives, Native Hawaiians, or enrolled members of a federally or state-recognized Indian tribe. Federally registered set-asides. These set-asides require you to apply for them on various government websites. While they can be a big pain in the ass and a lengthy process to apply for, they are by far the most advantageous to the ones that do not require you to do so, because most competitors don't bother going the extra mile to get these registrations done. Number 1, service-disabled veteran-owned small business. In order to apply for this set-aside, your company must be owned at least 51% by a service-disabled veteran who was disabled in his line of duty. You must federally apply for this set-aside, but it is one of the most lucrative, just behind the 8A program. There are many killer contracts that we personally wanted to go after, but were listed under the set-aside so we did not qualify. Number 2, historically underutilized business zones, or hub zones. This set-aside is based on the location of your principal office. If your office is deemed to be in a hub zone and 35% of your employees live in that hub zone, you may qualify. This set-aside is also one of the most advantageous set-asides to receive, but you must apply for the certification with the SBA.